Hey, this is Wenker Reviews, and I'll be doing a video on Can You Ever Forgive Me, starring Melissa McCarthy, about an author who is called Lee Israel, who's washed up and who has serious case of writer's block. No one will buy any of her writing, and the only way that she can pay her rent and for her sick cat is if she forges letters from other famous deceased authors until she's finally caught. Now, I was really looking forward to watching this. I was really looking forward to watching a good performance from Melissa McCarthy. I usually don't like any of her movies. I don't like her comedy. I think she's been in a lot of really bad movies over the years, which sucks because I know that she has a lot of potential. And this movie really shows that. This movie really shows that she is a very talented actress. And she actually has great comedic timing. And she's also very likable. Like, I would actually be surprised if she wasn't nominated for an Oscar for this movie because she was great in this. And it really made me respect her. And I am actually looking forward to watching more of her projects in the future. I really hope she does more stuff like this. I hope she does more dramedies or straight up drama movies because that's where her true potential is. And this movie was actually a drama, but it had a lot of like humor throughout. It had like the right amount of humor for a drama movie. And in those parts, she was actually really good. Like, she actually shows that she has a lot of talent when it comes to comedy that I wish she would have in her actual comedy movies. The actual movie was really great. It was actually suspenseful at times, like seeing her trying not to get caught when she was doing whatever in the library. I'm not going to give too much away for people who aren't too familiar with the story, with the real life story, but still want to watch this movie. I think for me, it was a better movie going experience because I didn't really know too much about the real life story. So it was a little suspenseful for me at times. What really touched me the most was the fact that I could actually relate to Lee Israel in this movie and her going through her depression to the point where, she's pretty much isolated. Like, I don't know too much about the real life author, but just based on this movie, she seemed to have like no family and no friends and money problems. And that's something I can relate to, like just being alone and not being trusting of other people. And seeing her go through that was like the way it played out in the movie. It was humorous, but it was also depressing at the same time. And I also like the fact that they showed like a different side of depression. It wasn't like the stereotypical Hollywood depression. She actually, like her character, Melissa's character, didn't really clean up her house. Yeah, it was so like her apartment was so filthy that she had like cat poop under her bed, and she didn't even do anything about it. And that actually reminds me of someone I used to know a few years ago. Like, that's how depressed and out of it they were. And I thought that the movie did a great job at depicting that. And the movie did make me a little teary-eyed because Lee Israel had a cat in this movie, and I also have a cat. I'm not going to give too much away, but I did get a little teary-eyed seeing how close she was to her cat. And at the end of the movie, like towards the end of the movie, she talked about how her cat was the only like living soul that seemed to care about her and was there for her, and that's something I can relate to as well, and that really hit me. This movie as a whole really hit me, even though I've never forged anything and anything like that. But when it came to her being alone in the world and not really having anyone, that's something that I really took away from this. And I really do recommend this movie. It's not a very long movie. It's like an hour and 46 minutes. And I really hope Melissa gets at least nominated, or at least gets an Oscar an Oscar nod from critics, because she really does deserve it. She was really great in this, and I really hope she does more movies like this, because she was amazing. The movie was great. I honestly would give this an 8 out of 10, and I really, really do recommend watching it if it's open in your state. And yeah, so 8 out of 10. Thanks for watching.